this year, also solicited covenant relief in April. So it'll be interesting to see what sort of concessions the bank group demands this time around. However, the company is saying that the talks have been constructive. So, Peter, why don't you tell us a little about the covenants in the term loan A and the revolver that they're seeking relief from?
Sure, Andrew. Under the credit agreement, there is a 3 times interest coverage ratio, and there is a 4 3/4 in total net leverage ratio that drops down to 4.5 times in the December 2018 quarter. So what's interesting here is that as of June 30th, and this is before the company's downwardly revised EBITDA, their leverage ratio was roughly 4.7 times. So they were in compliance for this quarter. They would be in compliance through the September quarter, but when it drops down to 4.5 times, they would not be able to meet it. Now, if you use their projected 2018 EBITDA of 280 to 320, the leverage ratio jumps to between 5.1 times and 5.8 times. So, they're kind of, going further and further away from being able to comply with the test. Now, after the $255 million share put, which the company said they use revolver and cash, the leverage jumps to 5.9 times to 6 3/4 times. So essentially, the company is now seeking covenant relief on already loosened covenants, and not even assuming that the additional shares are put, they would need to essentially seek about a 1.5 to 2 times turn loosening of their leverage ratio, which has already been loosened, and that's kind of just to remain in compliance. They would clearly not be able to draw on any part of the revolver that has not been drawn at that point, and they would not be able to use their cash, which is being netted from debt, unless the leverage unless they had any kind of cushion. So essentially, they are negotiating for almost a massive increase, a loosening of their covenants. Even if they were to get it, their liquidity would be somewhat limited.
Thanks, guys. We'll definitely continue to keep an eye out for Diebold and see what happens next. Definitely a volatile situation as well. So the last one we wanted to talk about was Ultra Petroleum. Ultra Petroleum, natural gas focused E&P operations in the Pinedale field in Wyoming. They reported results on August 9th, and since